Hello, everybody. Hopefully you can hear me okay. Give me some yeses. I need to move this screen or this over to somewhere else over here. Let's see some yeses. All right. Now this is gonna be some fun tonight. This is like a last minute thing I decided to do, and I wanted to do a little test. See how many of y'all showed up. I didn't really want to go crazy trying to send a bunch of reminders annoying you. It's one of those deals. You're either want to learn this or you don't. By the way, this is Anthony Aries. So yes, Clarence can hear me. Rodney, Michael, Althusen, what's going on, my man? Good to see you here. Tim can hear me. Brian White can hear me. Awesome, Mike. Thank you. I appreciate it. Rodney wants to learn. All right, sweet. Let me do a quick thing here. And I just need to see what time it is really quick. I have the clock. Oh, there it is right there, 9 o'clock. All right, so it's 9 o'clock. So, Tim, I appreciate it. Tim says he wouldn't miss it. Here's a couple things. You know, I'm going to get started right away. I'm not going to wait for people that are late. I don't like it when I don't ever try to be late for an appointment. Sometimes it happens, but I really need to get started. One of the main reasons is I got something I got to do with my wife at 10 o'clock. So we really only have an hour. We don't have a lot of time. And, just like the title says, how to take the easy street to online profits, I'm going to just, go over something is really simple. I've been doing this for a long time, and I've been teaching for a long time. I've had the privilege of teaching over 100,000 people how to make money on the internet. And, I'm guilty of this too. We as humans have a tendency to overcomplicate things, okay? So what I want to do is I want to just show you something like really simple, and, hopefully this will make you realize that it's not that hard to make money on the internet, and it'll inspire you and motivate you, okay? Let's just get cranking here. Are y'all ready, by the way? Y'all ready? Do me a favor. Turn off all your distractions. I'm going to go really fast, okay? Like I said, I got to be out of here in an hour. I only got 1 hour. I got to do something with my wife at 10, and she rules the roost when she says I got to be somewhere at 10 with her. I got to do something with her at 10. So, all right, zoom, Mike says. Let's go. All right, sweet. All right, cool. Let's rock it out. Here's the deal. No fancy presentation tonight, all right? We're just going to get right into it. I was inspired to do this earlier, or actually late last night, and then earlier this morning I sent the email out. So no fancy presentation. One of the things that I want to talk about right out of the gate is, and my slides didn't even, the thing is wrong. The animation isn't correct. So see how fast I put this together. I didn't even do the animation right. All right, here's one thing that's very important. In your business and in your life, you have to accept the truths, okay? If you can't accept the truths, then you need to move on. So let me talk about what some of the truths are, all right? And this is true in life, right? Nothing is predictable, okay? So if nothing is predictable in life, nothing is predictable online or on the internet, right? Nothing is ever constant, right? That's a basic law of physics. Nothing is ever constant, okay? You need to accept that truth. If you can't accept that truth in your online business, then you need to move on. You need to just not be doing this, or you need to not be an entrepreneur, okay? And I'm going to give you some hard truths here to swallow. But sometimes it's better for me to tell people the truth and to save them years of heartache. And some people just aren't cut out to being entrepreneurs, okay? Now, like I said, I'm going to give you some tough love, so hopefully you can handle it. Sustainability is a fantasy, okay? And you need to innovate or die, which means you need to keep learning, right? If you want to move forward, you want to keep moving forward, you got to innovate or you're going to die, all right? Now, let me show you some proof really quick. I'm going to pull this up over here. I got a couple of these. 8 companies you didn't know that went bankrupt, all right? So it's not just you, right? And the reason I'm bringing this up is because 80% of success is mindset. A lot of people think it's knowing the secret. The secret is that it's mindset. That's the secret. It's what's going on in between your ears, right? So if you accept these truths that I'm telling you, you just accept them for what they are, and you deal with it, and you put it behind you, you can roll up your sleeves and get to work and kick some ass. If you can't accept them, then like I said, you need to move on and do something else, okay? So 8 companies you didn't know that went bankrupt. Check this out. Texas Rangers, right? Baseball team, bankrupt. Marvel Comics, right? Bankrupt. The Chicago Cubs, bankrupt. Trump Entertainment, we already knew Trump. He said it how many times he's declared bankruptcy. How about this one, Sbarro? Some of you that are international, I'm not sure if you've ever heard of Sbarro. It's a pretty popular food chain here in the U.S. They're in a bunch of rest stops and they're in a bunch of malls. I never knew Sbarro went bankrupt until today when I did this research. Six Flags Entertainment, huge entertainment park, bankrupt. Okay, these are, look at, they owe $2.5 billion. All right, Texaco, a huge oil company, bankrupt at a time when gas is at an all-time high. The Pittsburgh Penguins, bankrupt. Okay, that's 8. I got some more for you. And there's a reason why I'm doing this, right? I'm doing this to make you realize that we're all vulnerable. Everybody's vulnerable. No matter how big you are vulnerable, right? Nothing is sustainable. Nothing is constant, right? These are truths you have to accept if you want to succeed. 22 largest bankruptcies in world history. Lehman Brothers. That was a really big one, all right? Let's see. We got Washington Mutual Bank. WorldCom. Telecom. They were worth $103 billion. They went bankrupt. General Motors bankruptcy, $91 billion. CIT bankruptcy, $71 billion. Enron bankruptcy, $65 billion. Conseco bankruptcy, $61 billion. Chrysler, $39 billion. Thornburg Mortgage, $36 billion. Pacific Gas, $36 billion. Texaco, we already know about that one, $34. Financial Corp, $33 billion. Refco, $33 billion. IndyMac, $32 billion. Global Crossing, $30 billion. Bank of New England, $29 billion. General Growth Properties, $29 billion. Lyondell, $29 billion. Calpine Corporation, $27 billion. New Century Financial, $26 billion. United Airlines, $25 billion. Delta, $21 billion. Pretty shocking, wouldn't you agree? Give me a 1 if you think that's pretty crazy. And give me a 1 if you understand what I'm trying to get at here. I want to know that makes sense to you, right? Makes sense, right? So isn't it easier to just accept the truth that nothing is sustainable? It's a fantasy, right? We need to accept that, right? Okay, so once we accept that, it's easy for us to just put it behind us and get to work and kick some ass, like I said earlier. All right, cool. So let me get rid of this. All right, so here's the deal too. Complex doesn't work. I've tried it. I've tried complicated systems. I've been doing this online thing since 2002. I've tried complicated systems, and guess what? They don't work. I don't know why we as humans have a tendency to default to complicated, but it doesn't work. We need to keep it simple, stupid. My dad used to tell me this all the time growing up. Anthony, you're making things too complicated. Keep it simple, stupid. He used to tell me that all the time. My dad was a simple man. He immigrated from Portugal here to the United States in 1972. He moved to California, worked in a ranch milking cows for a couple years, ended up getting a gig at Hewlett-Packard as a janitor cleaning toilets, was able to go to school at night. Hewlett-Packard paid for him to go to school at night, became an engineer at Hewlett-Packard, worked with them for 15 years, left Hewlett-Packard, became an entrepreneur in 1985, started an office supply store, went bankrupt, lost everything. But he had basically cashed in all of his stock options with Hewlett-Packard, which were worth a lot of money, put everything into the business, lost it all. Went back to work at a Dunkin' Donuts as a manager, managing a Dunkin' Donuts. Here's a guy who's an engineer. Couldn't get a job as an engineer again because he was out for too long. He was out 2 years too long. It was hard for him to get back in. So he had to go get a job at a Dunkin' Donuts, managing a Dunkin' Donuts. One of the things that worked out for him was he had a lot of managerial experience from Hewlett Packard, and he ended up taking the owner's Dunkin' Donuts store, became very profitable. The owner moved him up to manage all 18 stores that he had, and then my dad went on to open his own Dunkin' Donuts, and the rest is history. But my dad always told me, just got to keep it simple, Anthony. You complicate things too much. All right? So you may have seen some of the trainings I've sent you the past few days. One of them was called the Freedom Funnel Formula. And it's very simple. Traffic plus conversion plus offer equals conversions, aka money. Now, here's the thing about this, right? This works online and this works offline. Okay, my parents, for example, Dunkin' Donuts, right? When they went to open their Dunkin' Donuts in Florida here, they needed to have $1 million in cash before they even opened the doors. They had to go in that business. Okay. Now that business relied solely on a good location. It needed to have a good location, which had a lot of traffic, right? Their offer was donuts. So they put up this storefront in front of it was on it's like a major, not a highway, but like a major route, Route 1792 in DeLand, Florida. And 26,000 cars went by there every day. Okay, so that was their traffic. 26,000 cars went by there every day. Their offer was donuts, coffee, muffins, right? And when people came in through the drive-through, they got conversions and made money, right? So the Freedom Funnel works offline like it does online, right? So online, right, we get traffic from search engines. We get traffic from, we can get traffic from sites like Facebook. We can get traffic from sites like YouTube. And we got to get in front of that traffic, and we bring that traffic over to our website with an offer, right? And if people like the offer, it converts, we make money, right? That's like the core of how to make money on the internet, right? And also off the internet, right? So, and if you just focus on keeping it simple like this, you're good to go. Now, a lot of people think that when they come and they become, they're new and they're starting to learn how to make money on the internet, and they know that they need traffic, they get, wow, the thunder is really bad outside my house. I hope we don't lose internet. When thunder here in Florida hits hard, it hits pretty bad. So when people get started online, and they're learning about traffic, and they realize that they need an offer, it could be an affiliate offer, it could be your own offer. When they're trying to learn traffic, they think they need to learn all sorts of traffic. Traffic from Facebook, traffic from YouTube, traffic from native ads on websites, and traffic from banners, and traffic from search engines, and they get so overwhelmed that they never get anywhere. They spin their wheels. They're trying all these different traffic sources. They don't even know how to plug in offers, and boom, the whole thing falls apart. They get overwhelmed. It gets complicated. You don't need to do that. You really only need to master one traffic source. Okay, and there's really two types of traffic. There's paid traffic, and the only paid traffic I've ever had success with is search paid traffic. So search paid traffic is like traffic that's coming from Google search. So it would be AdWords. If it was Bing, it would be, I think it's Ad Center is what it's called on Bing. It's the only success I've ever had with paid traffic. I've tried Facebook. I've gotten killed. I've tried banner advertising. I've done okay with it. I never got return on investment like I did with search traffic. Okay, that's I got the best results with. Now, I'm not saying you can't make money with Facebook traffic. I'm not saying you can't make money with banner traffic. I'm just saying for me personally, Anthony Aries, the only success I've had is with paid traffic from search engines, okay? That's just me personally. Now, I know there are a lot of people out there that are doing really well with Facebook. I know there are a lot of people out there that are doing really well with banner advertising or native ads. I'm not that guy. I haven't done well with it, okay? And then you got organic free traffic. Now, this is something that I have done really well with. I'm still here after 12 years and 8 months since winter of 2002. And I learned organic traffic, or SEO, also known as SEO. I learned it winter of 2002. And the reason I had to learn it was because I had to figure out how to get my real estate company. I used to be in real estate before I started doing this whole online thing. I was a real estate agent, broker, whatever you want to call it. I had to figure out how to get my company, I had to get leads for my company, traffic for my website. I had to figure out how to get on the first page. Back then it was Yahoo. Google wasn't popular back then. It was Yahoo and MSN. Google was starting to come onto the scene. I had to figure out how to do it, and that's what I did. I spent my time figuring out how to do that. Paid traffic was around. At the time, it was called Go-To, which then became Overture, which then got bought out by Yahoo. And it was around, and it was cheap, and I used it, and I did well with it. But I also learned organic free traffic. I learned SEO at the time, and like I said, I'm still here after 12 years and 8 months. So it's done right by me. So it's what I know really well. It's what works for me. It doesn't work for everybody. It's what works for me. So I know a lot of people struggle with this, but what I'm going to do is show you how really easy it is to get organic free traffic from the search engines. It's not that hard, and right now it's actually easier than it's ever been because everyone's running for the hills. Everyone's kind of sick of all the crap that's going on with the updates, and people are just tired of it. And you know what? At the end of the day, what's going on too is it's part of people being sick of it, but it's also not the flavor of the month, right? And what I mean by that is in the IM or the internet marketing community, it's not what's popular right now, right? And you'll notice that there are trends in offers. When people make offers online, the trends change. And, SEO is not popular right now, right? Facebook traffic is really popular, and selling physical products on Amazon is really popular, and doing it with Facebook and T-shirts, and that's really the flavor of the month. So everyone's focused on that, and like there's practically no competition on doing SEO, right? So it's pretty easy right now. It's not hard. I'm going to show you proof so that you can see examples of how you can keep it simple. I left out the stupid because I don't think you're stupid. My dad called me stupid sometimes because I was stupid. But as I got older, I started listening to him, and he stopped calling me stupid. All right, so let me show you some examples of this, right? Now, one of the things I'm going to do is I'm going to bring up Wikipedia over here, all right? And a lot of people go by the Google Keyword Ad Planner tool. I don't really recommend it. I have found that it is not accurate. I mean, think about it. Google is not going to give you their data accurately. Why would they do that? It's not in their best interest to give you the right data, number one. Number two, I've actually tested out to see if the Google AdWords Planner is correct. And if you ever wanted to do a test, you could do it yourself too. And you could do it like for something local. For example, I'll give you an idea. If you did, it would be too expensive to do a lawyer, but if you did like Orlando locksmith, as an example, just as an example, when you put up an ad for Orlando locksmith, you see these ads over here? You got this ad, these are all ads, right? So every time I refresh the page, that's that's considered traffic, right? Or every time I do a search, that's considered traffic, right? And so if you were to put up an ad over here, you could tell how many times your ad would display, because Google would tell you how many times your ad would display. Well, here's what's crazy. Whenever I've done these tests, the ads show up more times than they say it does on the Google keyword tool. I might be a little bit over your head. I'm not sure if I am. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. If you don't get what I'm saying, I can try to simplify it a little bit more. So I've actually run tests with ads, and the Google search tool says it's this number, but then on the Google AdWords platform, it's actually a different number. I hope that makes sense. So Google is not telling us accurate information. They don't have to. They don't have to give us the right information. So many people go by the Google Ad Planner tool, and they think, a lot of people think that information is accurate. And so when people see really low numbers, they don't think that there's any traffic there, which is great for us because there actually is traffic there. And by them not thinking there's traffic there, they don't optimize for those keywords. I hope I'm making sense. If I'm not making sense, let me know. Again, I'm trying to go a bit fast here. If I'm not making sense, let me know. So what I like to do is, instead of wasting my time on the Google AdWords tool, And I preferably, I like, I mean, it's a lot easier nowadays to rank for local keywords, right? Now, the big bottleneck, the big problem with working with local is you got to work with clients. And that's a pain in the ass. I love my clients. I've got clients that pay me high retainer fees. I'm able to have a fantastic life. But sometimes they're a pain in the ass. I actually have a couple of nightclub clients, and I'm 41 years old, and it's hard for me to stay up past a certain time in the evening, especially now since I have a kid. And when a nightclub says to me, Anthony, we need you to come in at midnight because we're having a problem with the mobile marketing system that's collecting the mobile phone numbers, I gotta go. I gotta go deal with it. And it's a pain in the ass for someone who's 41 years old. But, these guys pay me a huge retainer fee, so I got to go, right? Now, that's a big bottleneck dealing with clients. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a really easy way to make money with local without having to deal with clients, okay? You can deal with them later if you want, but I'm just going to show you an easy way to get affiliate money with local and rank really easily with local without clients. So what I like to do is I like to go over to Wikipedia, and you can look up lists of United States cities by population. And these are the top cities in the world. You got New York is number one, 8.4 million people in New York. Los Angeles is 3.9 million people. Let me get a drink of water here. You got Illinois, 2.7. So if you think about it, right, let's say we're going to look at Jacksonville as an example. Jacksonville has 853,000 people. Now, we have people that live in Jacksonville. Do you think that the people that live in Jacksonville have problems with their appliances breaking down? Do you think there's a significant amount of people in Jacksonville that have water damage? I mean, it rains a lot here in Florida. You should see the thunderstorm that we're having right now. Right? There's people that have water damage in Florida, especially in Jacksonville, right? There's got to be a certain percentage of people that have them, right? Then you got, a certain percentage of people that have appliance issues, right? And Google is telling us crazy numbers, like really low numbers. And so when people see these low numbers, your competition, they just ignore them, all right? Another reason I like local is because I'm not competing with heavy-duty affiliates. I'm not competing with people that are, hardcore affiliates that know what the heck they're doing. When I do local, I'm competing with mom and pop companies most of the time, all right? So it makes it easy to get on the first page of Google and get traffic from Google, okay? So we're going to deal with Jacksonville. In Jacksonville, we got estimated 853,000 people population, all right? Now what we're going to do is I'm going to just move this screen over here. And we're going to start with Jacksonville Appliance Repair. Now, Jacksonville Appliance Repair. Let's take a look at, all right, so we got A+ service and repair. So let's just take this company right here. They're ranking number one. And what we're going to do is we're going to grab this URL. And then we're going to come over here to Open Site Explorer. You can Google this. This is a free website, Open Site Explorer. And it actually tells you how many backlinks this site has. All right, so we're going to hit paste. And what we're looking at is, the total number of, I like to look at the total number of inbound links. So like other sites that are linking to them. And as you can see, they don't have a lot. They've only got, it looks like less than 10. I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's actually 10. They got 10. If we go to next, there's nothing there on next. So the 10 backlinks, right? Now, a lot of people think that you need a lot of backlinks to get on the first page of Google, but here's proof that you don't, right? For, Jacksonville, major city, appliance repair, okay? And one way you can beat out a site with backlinks is by having a site with authority. Anything with authority can usually beat out backlinks, okay? So that's one example. We got A+. A+ is one. Let's just look at another one over here. Let's take a peek at another one. Here, let's take a look at this one. This is number 2. All right, and I'm going to copy that, And we're going to put that in there. And we're going to hit search. So look at this one. This one has a number of 14 total links. They have no inbound links from any other sites. Okay. Now, how are these guys on the first page? Because they have authority. All right. That's how they're on the first page. All right. Let's look at another one. I mean, do you think you could beat these guys out? It wouldn't be hard to do. I'm telling you right now. Now, Angie's List we're not going to look at because that's a big authority site. Let's look at Appliance Repair Jacksonville. Well, let's look at this. I just want to run through some of these so that you can see that this is totally doable, that you can do this. This is not hard. All right, 25 total links. That's all these guys have. They have no inbound links, okay? All right, so that's Appliance Repair. Now, we can actually, and let me do a few more, and then I'm gonna show you how we can monetize this, okay? All right, so let's look at mobile dent repair, right? Now, I discovered this through my good buddy Joe Troyer. He's the one that told me about this, and Joe and I are close friends. I belong to a mastermind that he runs called the Luke Ray Collective, and I live in west coast of Florida. He lives 2 hours on the other side in West Palm. So he showed me this, that he's crushing it in this niche. Jacksonville Mobile Dent Repair, and he's the one that told me about this really fantastic way of crushing local. And he's let me share this with you. I asked him permission. He said it was cool. All right, so let's pull up Never Happened Dent Repair. All right, so let's pull this one up. These guys are ranking number 1. I hit my daily report limit. Crap-a-roo. I was doing a whole bunch of these before. Anyone, could someone do this for me? Could someone pull up Open Site Explorer and give me the, if you could do this for me, use the button. Which button? Over here? Is that what you're talking about? CJ? What button are you talking about? Oh, the extension. I have to download the extension. I don't want to slow us down. Let's see. Hopefully, I can get this up quick. Alright, let's see. Open Site Explorer. Where are we? Right here. All right, here we go. All right, so here we go. Awesome. Thank you, CJ. I appreciate that. All right, so check it out. We got, these guys got 19 links. I'm sorry, 1 link. Smooth the Dent's got 11. Look at Yellow Pages with 0. The only reason Yellow Pages is ranking is because of, anyone know the answer? Anyone know the answer? Why is Yellow Pages ranking without any links? Authority. Bingo, CJ. Bingo. Okay. Jack's removal, 18 links. Do y'all think that you can beat some of these guys out? Who here thinks that they can beat them out? Hell yeah, says Mike. Tio says no. Come on, Tio. I know you. Tio, you've been paying attention to all my videos, bro. You need to say yes. Larry, he can beat them out. Tom, Cordell, quite possibly. No, that's not the right mindset, Jim. You can beat them out. I'm going to show you how. Okay, so all right, so that's mobile debt repair. All right, CJ, I really appreciate you doing that. Let me know about the extension there. Jacksonville. Let's look at Jacksonville water damage. Thumbtack, 4 links. These guys got 31 links. These guys have 8 links, Yellow Pages. Surf Pro's doing well, 55 links, 63 links. They're killing it too. Look, you got Surf Pro Arlington, Surf Pro Jacksonville, Surf Pro Jacksonville. Look at Surf Pro, kicking butt. Surf Pro Beaches, 43. I mean, look at how many links. Look at how many. Look at what Surf Pro has done, right? They got more links than anybody. They're just dominating this page. They got 1, 2, 3, 4. They got 4 spots on the first page. Okay. Anderson Restoration, they got 202 links. And they're getting beat out by Yellow Pages with no links, with only 8. Right? So it just proves the authority part. Then you got Advantage Clean with 0 links. All right. Let's just keep on trekking. I just want to I want to beat a dead horse. So I'm going to show you how to monetize these without any clients. All right, Jacksonville Roofing. All right, so Integrity Roofing, they're doing pretty good. They got 297 links. They're kicking butt. Thumbtack, 19 links. Better Business Bureau, 0 links. Excel's got 220 links. Yellow Pages, 30. Angie's List, 276. As you can see, this is a pretty competitive niche. Home Advisor, 55. Keiko Roofing, 16. We can get on the first page. We can beat those guys out. We can beat these guys out. North Florida, 28. We can beat out Bigfoot with 70, right? Not hard. This is not hard. Okay? It'd be a lot easier than doing, like a weight loss term or something. Let's look at Jacksonville Locksmith. Refresh. All right, Jacksonville Locksmith. Papa Lock is crushing it. 2,000 links. And they are crushing it. And that's their local site, too. And look at, boom, they're just on the first page. They're beating everybody. But look, we can beat out InstaKeys and take the number 2 spot over. We could beat out J&J Locksmith with 37 links and beat them out. Yellow Pages only has a link. Dedges only has 33 links. Yelp, 0. City of Jacksonville, that would be a tough one to beat, even though they got 0. But they got authority. Angie's List, 136. Prime Locksmith, 31. Licensed Locksmith, 16 links. Okay? So, y'all see my point here, that it's not hard to get on the first page for local. It's pretty simple. And that's the idea. And here's the thing. What you want to do is, this doesn't have to be your end-all business, right? What did we talk about at the beginning of the call, right? Nothing is sustainable, nothing is constant. Now, the biggest challenge I see people having online is getting what I call money momentum. They have a hard time with it. So this is a great way to get money momentum. Forget about doing something that's going to last 20 years. It's just not going to happen. You have to constantly be innovating, and you have to constantly be evolving. Right? And you are that kind of a person. You're sitting here at 9 o'clock at night with me watching how to do this stuff, right? That should prove to yourself that you are the kind of person that's willing to innovate, right? You're at a stage in your life where you don't have to go to college. You don't have to go to school. And here you are tonight with me wanting to innovate so that you don't die. So you have what it takes, right? So, and the reason I'm showing you this is because I'm showing you just a simple way to get money momentum. When we have money momentum, when money starts coming into our life, dopamine gets released in our brain. When dopamine gets released in our brain, we get excited. We stick to something. We figure out how to make it go big. Right? So this is a way of me showing you how to create money momentum. All right, so now, how are we going to do this without clients? What we're going to do is we're going to go to exactly. We're going to go to pay-per-call affiliate networks. So there are affiliate networks out there that will give you, they're going to give you a phone number, and then you essentially put that phone number on your site or on your video, and when people are calling looking for a roofer, or they're calling looking for water damage help, or they're calling for a locksmith, they call that number, and it goes to the pay-per-call affiliate network, and you get paid. So mobile dent repair niche is paying $8 per call. Locksmith niche is paying, and some these are the lows, right? So they have offers that pay more. I just went and found the lows. Locksmith niche pays $9 per call. Appliance repair niche pays $4.50 per call. Roofing niche pays $15 per call. Landscaping niche $7.75. Landscaping. I mean, that's not hard. Like, think about who you're going up against. You're not going up against anyone hard with landscaping. Water damage niche $7 per call. And you see why roofing is a competitive one. It's $15 per call. Now, you can actually make more money if you wanted to deal with the clients. And one thing that I would recommend you do is go this route first. Get your network up, get your sites up, get your videos up, whatever you're using, get those up, start generating some calls. Once you got the calls coming in and you're making money from the affiliate network, you can either call up the affiliate network and renegotiate payment terms with them, or you could go out and start to get clients, and you could easily 3x or 4x the amount of money that you're getting. You know, roofers especially, like roofers, they make anywhere from $8,000 to $15,000 on a roof gig. Okay, so you could get anywhere from $50 to $75 per call for sending them the roof. But yeah, Doss, I said that earlier. Clients are a huge pain in the ass. But listen, man, I have a great lifestyle. I live in a nice house. I have over 2 cars that are worth over $170,000 because of my clients. So they are a pain in the ass, but hey, they pay the bills, man. But this is and this is why I'm showing you this, because this is another way of doing this, so that if you don't want to deal with clients, you don't have to, because it's a huge bottleneck. I see a lot of people struggling with clients. They don't want to deal with clients. This is a great way for you to get traffic, an offer, and get conversions, right? Freedom funnel, traffic, offer, conversions, without having to deal with clients. Okay. So this is a real-life example that Joe gave me from one of his mobile dent repair sites. And in the last 7 days, it's done $207 in the last 7 days. Okay, this is just one site. So it's making $14.82 per day. So let's say I prefer to do this with videos. Joe does this with websites. I prefer to do this with videos. So let's say, just do some quick math here. Let me bust this out really quick. The trusty old calculator. If we had 19 videos and they were making us $14 per day, like Joe's example here, we'd be making $266 per day times 365 days per year. It's $97,000 per year, right? So it's not that hard if you think about it, right? And we're going to talk about 19 videos. I mean, you could go crazy and do easily 200 of them. It wouldn't be that hard to do. I would rather do videos than websites, me personally. Okay, so let's get back to this over here. So how do you get authority? How do you get authority to your site? This is how, right here. You get other authority websites, and if you have a PBN, this is not something I do, but this is like one way, right? So you have a PBN, which is known as a private blog network. You would shoot authority to your private blog network, and then you would point your private blog network to your money site, or you could take your private blog network and, really strengthen it, you would take it and then shoot it to another site. So you would get authority from here, shoot it to your private blog network, then take your private blog network and shoot it to another set of social signal sites, and then you would shoot those there and you would shoot that there, and that would really jack up your site. Me, I prefer this loophole. It's wide open. I would rather get authority sites and point them to another authority site. In my case, it would be YouTube. That's what I would rather do. For me, that would be the way to do it. I would prefer to just go that route. It's just, for me, it's just easier, right? Um, so, yes, Ed. Ed asks if social signals would be considered backlinks. Yes, they would. They're high authority backlinks, also known as social signals. I don't know, Dallas. That's a good question. I really don't know the answer to that. But with video, you could put the number in the title, and most people aren't even going to watch the video. Let's think about this, man. If I got a locksmith, if I can't get into my damn car because I locked the keys in my car, I'm not really going to sit there and watch videos, but the video is going to get my attention on the webpage because it stands out from all the websites. And if there's a phone number there, I'm just going to call it, right? I'm not even going to watch the video, right? So you probably could do click to call if you have a phone number in the title. I would have to test that out. I don't think you can. I don't think you can like click the video and do an annotation that links to a call. That's something I would have to test out. So the goal would be to make $100,000. Now Joe told me that it only takes him 3 hours to set those sites up. And so the goal is to make 100 grand with only 80 hours of work. So essentially what you would want to do is what you would want to do is just make the videos, right? So the easiest way to do this, the easiest way to do this is to create a super niche YouTube silo channel, right? A lot of people don't know that you can do silos with YouTube channels. And if you do a YouTube channel that's for a specific niche and you silo that channel, it is going to rank so easily. Like it's kind of a joke how easy they are to rank, especially because it's in the same niche and it's siloed, right? So it's all like the setup of it, right? And it's easier to dominate local keywords because, again, you're not competing against pro affiliates. You're competing against mom and pop businesses who have no idea how to do SEO. So what you want to do is create a simple 30-second to 1-minute video with a tracking phone number. You want to have your own tracking phone number because let's say that the network changes the number. You can go in and redirect the new number. You always want to control the number. And then you want to forward that number to an affiliate pay-per-call network that's assigned to you. So all you need to do is you need to make $274 per day times 365 days per year, and that's 100 grand. That's it. It's not that hard. I've seen the numbers. I've seen what Joe is doing, and it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. There is a big ass problem though. The big ass problem is that to do this manually, setting up the social signal sites and all that, and connecting it and posting to them is as bad as digging ditches or cleaning toilets. It's pretty mind-numbing, and it's something I dread doing. However, setting up these social signal networks is worth the investment. Google needs them and is flying blind without them. Google needs them as much as they need Google, right? Google cannot function without content. It cannot function without social signals. The environment has changed. When I started doing SEO, there was no social signals. There was no social websites. But the environment has changed. They're here, and Google needs them just as much as they need Google. So Google can't survive without them. So it makes sense to focus on building a social signal network. They're the red carpet to getting on the first page of Google. It's worth any investment to getting these social signal network assets built. And there is a way to automate this. You may have heard of it. Everyone continues to ask me, easy way to do this in our support desk, in our groups. And that's one of the reasons why I was running this webinar, is because everyone keeps asking about how to get social signal authority. And SendWire is the go-to software for doing this. It is the only platform right now that lets you put multiple accounts on it. So you could set up your 30 some odd, I think it's 31 social signal accounts under one name, and then you can go do another set of 30 accounts under another name, and then another set under another name, and then another set under another name. Their competition, Only Wire, requires you to set up a whole new, you have to pay for a whole new setup with them every time you set up a new set of accounts. So they're the only ones that do this out there. It's the only software I've promoted multiple times within this past year because I believe in it. I've seen the results I get with it, and many of the people within my tribe are getting with it, right? So it's totally, totally awesome. And here's the deal too. I I'm not bringing you the same old deal and collect an affiliate commission like everyone does. I bring you opportunities. Because of the size of my email list and the amount of sales I can generate, I can get us a special insider deal not available to the public. I'm one of their top 5 affiliates for SendWire this year. So you actually win because of my trot with Joe Troy, one of the owners of SendWire. Like I said, we're friends, and I've made a lot of money for those guys. And I was able to twist their arms and get you a sweet deal that is not available to the public. It's a 50% off deal. And the public pays way more than we do, and they actually don't have one option that I'm going to show you. Here's what the public pays. The public price for 30,000 posts on SendWire per month is $199 per month or $1,000 per year. Here's the deal you get. Aries Tribe members price for unlimited use. You get unlimited use, which means you're not limited to the 30,000 posts. There are 3 options, and all of them have bonuses. But the Lifetime has the most valuable bonus package. I've actually created an amazing bonus package for the Lifetime. So pay attention. The first option, instead of paying $199 like the public pays, you're only going to pay $99 per month. That's the first option. The second option is $499 per year versus $1,000 per year that the public pays. Okay? And the third option, this is not available to the public, is $1,999 for lifetime, which means there's no yearly, there's no monthly, and you get available to the public, unlimited posts, unlimited accounts. This is literally 50% off. It's a ridiculous deal, and it's going to end when this promotion is over. Now, just so you know, the unlimited posting bonus ends after this webinar. So you could set up some crazy social signal networks with SendWire. I mean, you could just set up an unlimited number of them if you wanted to. I've actually seen a guy who set up 700 of them. 700. He drops a post in his SendWire. He drips it out over like 2 weeks, 7 days to 2 weeks, and he could just obliviate the first page of Google. And he's in the gambling niche too, which is amazing. It's a super competitive niche. Now, this actually ends up being a stupid deal for them because there's poor profit margins. And that's why it's not available to the public. For them, they like to get users in because once they get them into the network, they can show them how to do other higher level stuff. Now, let's talk about my bonus for getting lifetime, right? So if you get the lifetime option, I'm going to teach you how to do what we just talked about on this webinar. We're going to have a live 5-week immersion training. This is live, called Video Landlord. Video Landlord is brand new and like nothing you've ever seen before. It's not rehashed info. And this is going to be my next flagship course because there's going to be live weekly coaching calls with me. And we're going to be charging $5,000 for it when I launch it first quarter of 2016. You're not going to have to pay the $5,000. You're going to get it as a bonus when you get SendWire through my link. You're going to get it as a bonus. And you're going to get it before everybody else does. You don't have to wait till 2016. You're going to come on board live. We're going to do a live. And we start not next week. The goal is to start the week after next week. So I think it's the second week of September is when we're going to get started. Let me give you a quick breakdown. Week 1, we're going to cover rich niches, and you're going to have to pick one. You're going to have to do it. This is not a show and tell. I'm not going to get on live and show you how to, do something. This is a show and do. Like, if you've ever been to my immersion trainings, like Mike Halthusen on the call has, we get on and we do it together. Like, I show you how to do something, then you go and do it. And nobody moves forward until everybody gets the task done. Week 2, I'm going to show you how to build super niche YouTube silo channels. Okay? We're going to do that, and then we're going to connect it to your SendWire network. So you can immediately add authority to your super niche silo channel. Week 3, we're going to look at different offers and choose the ones that we want to connect to our super niche silo channel. Okay? So after we pick the niche, after we build a channel, we're then going to look at different offers and pick the one that you want to connect to your channel. Week 4, I'm going to show you how to create and produce mass videos that convert into dollars. This is something that holds everybody up in video marketing. You're not going to need any fancy software. You're not going to have to get in front of the camera. I'm going to show you a video format that works really, really well with lead gen. Okay? And then we're going to syndicate our videos out onto the SendWire network. Okay, and then week 5, we're going to analyze our results. We're going to look at what's going on with everybody, and then we're going to course correct any campaigns that need fixing, which means we may have to change our offers, we may have to change some of the titles and our keywords, so that we can get on track to making money. Okay. I am going to give you a special bonus too for Video Landlord. This is a special Video Landlord bonus. In addition to the live training that you're going to get every week, I'm also going to, as a bonus, give you an additional live Q&A call every week. So we're going to basically meet twice a week for 5 weeks. Okay? So that's one call dedicated to training and one call dedicated to Q&A. So if you get stuck on something, we can really spend time on that. I mean, if you've ever been on a training call and then you have to deal with another hour of Q&A, it's really hard. So the idea is to teach you one day of the week, and then we'll probably do it the next day, so everything will be fresh. We'll do Q&A the next day, and I'll be staying on the call until every question is answered. And for those of you that don't know, my hourly consulting rate is $2,000 per hour. I work with the largest nightclub in the country. I've also worked with some law firms, a couple banks. These guys pay me big money because I get them results. And if you add it up, you're getting 5 training sessions, 5 Q&A calls. If you add that up, it's $20,000 in value. Okay. And why the heck am I doing this as a bonus training when you get SendWire Lifetime? It's because I need 10 serious action takers that are willing to focus on this and nothing else. I'm going to need you to tune out the rest of the world. I'm going to need you to maybe unsubscribe from some people's email lists, or even kill your email account for 5 weeks. I need your focus. So if you start going down to the rabbit holes, we're not going to get anything done, right? You need to focus on this, right? And when we're done, I'm going to need your testimonials so that when I launch first quarter of 2016, I've got 10 success stories. Now, people, as much as people love me, they don't care about the success I get. People care about the success that people like you on this call that are listening get. That's what people care about. So I need 10 success stories. So it's in my best interest for you to kick ass because I need you to help me sell this $5,000 program in the first quarter of 2016. So you're going to get $20,000 worth of my time for a fraction of what my private clients pay me. Now what you want to do is you want to head on over to bonus right now /super deal. And there's the 3 payment options are in there. Okay. Let me put this in the chat. I'll put this link in the chat so that you can jump on. Now, if you already have SendWire, what I want you to do is, because I don't have time now, I want you to send me a ticket to my support desk and let me know that you have SendWire. If you don't have SendWire, this isn't going to work as good. You need to have SendWire. Like I showed you, we have to build authority. I showed you the easiest way to do it is with all those social signals that we need to get. So if you have SendWire, I'm going to send you in the chat to send me a ticket letting me know that you have SendWire, and we can talk about how you can come on board for Video Landlord, figure something out. Because I know that if you have SendWire, you probably already know how to use it, and it's going to be awesome working with you, so I'd love to have you inside Video Landlord, so please submit a ticket. I just sent it in the chat. Let me go over a couple more things really quick. I'm almost running out of time here. Real quick, I want to just reiterate what you're going to learn inside Video Landlord, because it's very important. What I'm going to do is show you how to build, I'm going to show you how to build a video asset machine when you get SendWire Lifetime license. I don't know what's going on here. I'm having brain farts. As a special bonus, I'm going to show you, this is an additional thing I'm going to do. After we get through the 4th week, when we're on the 5th week, I'm going to give you a special bonus. I'm going to show you how to make one tweak that can boost your income from $100,000 to $300,000 per year. Okay? It's in my best interest to make sure you succeed because, again, like I said, I need your testimonials, I need your proof so I can launch Video Landlord for $5,000. The 5-week immersion training is not a show and tell, it's a show and do. You got to show up and you got to do the work, all right? That means when the 5 weeks are over, you've got your super niche silo channel ready to go. If you just watch me, that doesn't benefit you at all, okay? And I'm going to stick around inside. We're going to have a dedicated Facebook group. I'm going to stick around because I'm going to be doing it side by side with you. I'm actually going to go and launch in 2 niches. And I'm going to be doing it side by side with you. So if you're not having the success that I would like for you to have after 5 weeks, I'm going to stick around and try to get you through. I mean, I need to. It's in my best interest to do that. Obviously, you can't abuse my time, but I am going to stick around to help and guide you to help you get to where you want to go. So I can only help about 10 people at a time. We've already sold, I believe we have sold 6 spots. For the last couple of days, I've been telling everybody about this. I've been doing some training on this. We got 4 spots left to come on board. Michael Hofthusen, he's on the call. He's already jumped on board. John on the call has already jumped on board. Carolyn has jumped on board. So we've got some few people that have jumped on board. Let's see. So just make sure you head on over here, bonusrightnow.com/super deal. Now, if you get the lifetime, if you get the monthly, the yearly, and the lifetime, everyone's going to get these bonuses right here. You're going to get, so if you can't do lifetime, that's cool. I understand. Not everyone's got $2,000 lying around. I totally get it. I'm still going to give you some bonuses if you get the monthly or the yearly. Bonus number 1, I'm going to give you the Good Guy Honest Review affiliate template so that you can gain visitors' trust and you can get sales like crazy. This template has done good by me for the last 6 years. I'm going to give that to you. Bonus number 2, affiliate review one-liner swipe file. So if you ever have an issue with coming up with a headline, there's a whole bunch of really good one-liners on this swipe file, so you can deploy psychological sales triggers throughout your SendWire campaigns that persuade viewers to buy from you. Bonus number 4, SendWire optimization checklist, so you don't make any mistakes and beat out your competition. Bonus number 4, how to set up your SendWire network logins on a shoestring budget so you don't have to do all the tedious work of creating accounts, which is, I wouldn't wish that on anybody. Making it easy for you to invest your profits into building out a big network. And bonus number 5, I'm going to do a live hot seat, no pitch coaching session so that I can critique your campaign, your network, your SendWire network, and your strategy. Okay? So everybody gets this. Yearly, lifetime, and monthly. So I'm hooking everybody up. And again, first 10 folks, I believe we're at 4 spots as of today when I checked. We have 4 spots left. Week 1, one more time, we're going to cover the rich niches. Week 2, I'm going to show how to build a super niche channel. Week 3, we're going to look at different offers. Week 4, I'm going to show you how to create and produce mass videos without getting in front of the camera, without buying any fancy video softwares. Week 5, we're going to analyze your results and course correct. Okay? We went over that already. So if you got a question for me, ask me below. We got to get rid of that. That doesn't belong there. If you got a question for me, I don't have time to answer now. I do apologize for that. I have to be ready to jet here in the next 4 minutes, or my wife's she's gonna do bad things to me, which could be good, right? What I need for you to do, it's just, I've been manning the support desk. A lot of you all on this call have been already asking me questions. Yeah, Tio, I got you covered, man. I'm sorry about that. Did you submit a ticket to our desk? I need you to submit a ticket to the desk. If you did it in the comments section, I can't help you out, bro. So just submit a ticket to the desk. This is not an old pitch. I did this differently, Tio. I showed you some more examples of what's going on, so don't say it's the same old pitch, because that's inaccurate. I will call you out on it, all right? Just so you know, I will call you out. It's not the same old pitch. It's different. I showed you a whole bunch of examples in Jacksonville. Did I show you that before? Did I show you the population before? No, I didn't. I showed you some new stuff, right? Brian, I don't know. Did you? I'm not sure if you've already got. If you got it now, then you're in like Flynn, bro. We still have time. Cora, I don't do PBNs. I said that specifically. I don't do PBNs. It's not something that I do. But yes, that's what you would normally do. You would set up age domains. It's not an area of expertise for me. I like to keep things really simple. I look at stuff, I analyze stuff, I consume information, and I'm like, all right, what's the easiest way for me to do this? I hate complicated stuff. So, awesome, Cordell. I will get back to you. I won't be able to get back to you tonight, but I'm getting up bright and early. My daughter gets up at 5 in the morning. I will be answering tickets early in the morning. I got to go for my bike ride, and then when I come back from my 10 miles, I will hit you up, and I will get back to you. All right? Yes, Bob, it will. It totally will. Just submit a ticket to me, Bob, and let me know about Friday payday. And Tio, I'm not being mean to you, bro. I'm trying to be respectful. You know, you called me out and you said that this is the same old pitch. There's nothing same old about this. This is totally new. I showed you Jacksonville stuff. I showed you real life examples. Okay, so please be real with me, bro. I know you are. You're a good dude. You read all my stuff and you go through all my stuff. And Tio, just send me a ticket. I don't know why I didn't get your thing about the bonus. I'll get those bonuses out to you right away. Send me a ticket, bro. I don't know why I didn't see that. Did you send me a ticket? Let me know if you sent me a ticket. I've been manning the support desk myself the past few days. Yeah, David, please send me a. Yes, I need proof of purchase. Please send it to the support desk. I need that. I need your proof of purchase. I need your email because I need to get you in the group. So yes, please. Let's see. All right, it's 10 o'clock. If you have any more questions, just go to My Product Help Desk. Let me show you really quick how to do it. Pay attention, everybody. It's so easy. Here's what you do. You go to My Product Help Desk. You don't need a username and password. Just come over here to My Product Help Desk. And you want to click Submit Ticket. Just click that button right there. Just click Submit Ticket. And then just go Next. And then fill out all the stuff here. Okay? And I can't do it. I can't answer tickets tonight. I actually did them already earlier today. Like I said, I got to do something with my wife here at 10 o'clock. But I get up at 5 in the morning. I go for my 10-mile ride. And then when I come back, I will be on tickets in the morning. All right? So anyone who's on this call and buys right now is good to go. You just got to let me know that you are on this call. I will make sure to save a spot for you. All right? And Tio, I want to get your bonuses out to you. So please send me proof of purchase. I got you covered, brother. I hope you all enjoyed the info. I tried to make it quick. I tried to make it informative. And I hope you all can see. Awesome, Brian. Please do. I hope you all can see. Make sure you save the URL, Brian. The URL is bonusrightnow.com/super deal. Make sure to bookmark that. Y'all can see this is not that hard, right? This is not that hard. You know what's going to be hard? It's keeping focus, right? If you decide to come on board and you decide to join the Video Landlord program, staying focused is what's going to be a challenge. This is not a challenge. I need for you to stay focused, right? That's the problem we all have is staying focused. You got to stay focused and you got to execute and implement. This is going to be hard. This is not hard, okay? All right, I'm going to jet, and I appreciate your time. I'm really, really grateful that you hooked up with me tonight at 9 o'clock. Super awesome of you. Y'all have a good night, and I'll be answering all of your tickets tomorrow morning. I look forward to seeing some questions in there. We answer quick on our desk if you all been around. Hey, Alan, thank you. I hope you enjoyed the presentation, Alan. Alan was the first one to jump on. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you saw some more opportunities, Alan. You made a good decision. I hope you saw like some of the cool stuff here that we're going to be doing. I'm excited to have you on board. So Mike Thusen and Alan, y'all know each other, so it's going to be good having both of you on board. All right, guys, I got a jet. Wife's waiting on me, so I will check you all later. Have a good night.